The Central Planning and Housing Authority, CHNPA, transferred 13 government housing schemes to the Haslington Grove Neighborhood Democratic Council, NDC, for their management and upkeep. The NDC will now have the full responsibility of the areas, which until Wednesday fell under the ambit of the CHNPA. The handing over ceremony was held at the Golden Grove Community Center. Chairman of the Haslington Grove Neighborhood Democratic Council, Maureen Philadelphia, stated that for years she had been pressing for the transfer of the schemes and is elated that it has become a reality.
Today, Notonsdale is important. Today, Hope is important. Today, Craig Mill is important. Today, Haslington is important. Today, Belfield is important. Today, Lowland is important. Today, Hope Dutch 4 is important. Why it is important? We recognize that as a council, we have to ensure that we spread our resources across these 17 villages. We've not been able to provide all the necessary, but I can assure you as we move forward today, we will be able to provide those needed service.
The Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, was handed over to NDC Chairman Maureen Philadelphia by CHNPA Chief Executive Officer, CEO, Denise King-Tudor, in the presence of Minister within the Ministry of Communities with responsibility for housing, Annette Ferguson. Delivering the feature address, Minister Ferguson charged the local authority with ensuring that massive developments are made in the highlighted schemes. Minister Ferguson also reminded residents of their role in the process, which is integral to the NDC effectively executing its duties.
Many of us, we demand services. We want our roads to be fixed. We want our drains to be cleared so the waters can run freely. We want lights in our streets. We want playground, we want community centers. These things comes with money. And in order for these to be delivered to you, the people, you have to play your role. And what is your role? Many of us don't like to hear about taxes. But the reality is, in order for services to be given to you, the people, we have to play our dues. And what is our due? If you got to pay your taxes, you got to pay your taxes.
One resident of the Belfield housing scheme, 68-year-old Hugh Glasgow, expressed satisfaction with the further regularization of his community, which he noted will be beneficial to the residents.
I'm very happy about that because I've been inquiring all the time why the Ministry of Communities was taking so long to hand over the housing scheme at Belfield, because as a citizen, I know that we have to pay taxes so that we can be provided with certain services by the Neighborhood Democratic Council. Also, one of my concerns really is the fact that we expect, at least I expect and my family expect, that the Neighborhood Democratic Council will provide the kind of services that is required.
Amal Griffith reporting for HTP Nightly News.